welcome to day 61 of MP Strong 365. We're gonna go through a circuit today. And yes, I did record this before. And yes, it was too long, so it didn't save. So lucky for you, we get straight to the magic. Resistance band, or if you have a dumbbell, or if you're following along in a gym and you want to use a machine, whatever. I'm cupping my arches up by curling my toes slightly underneath, trying to grab with the ball of my foot into the floor and tucking the tailbone slightly. And so I can kind of feel this pressure, hopefully in the back upper part of the legs as you row. Think of the row as three parts: shoulders back, elbows back, and then punching forward so your wrist stays strong. Shoulders, elbows, wrist stays strong. I don't feel like talking a lot because I just talked for half an hour on this video. So sorry, you get sloppy seconds. I got to monologue to myself. But shoulders, elbows, wrists. Checking in with the legs to make sure that they're getting heated in the top underbelly of the legs. The arch cup is still there in the feet. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. Now split your stance and long spine. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. Switch feet. Still long spine. Shoulders, then elbows, then wrists on the way forward for 2 and 1. Great. Let's come into a push-up position. We're going to go alternating hand taps, wide feet, wide hands. Okay, find your tailbone. If you want to do this on your knees, you're welcome to do that as well. It doesn't diminish the exercise at all because you're still tapping opposite fingers to opposite shoulders, and you still have to work on not tipping or tilting. Okay, so the closer your hands are together, the easier it is. So I'm going to come up to that push-up position, tuck the tailbone again, tuck the tailbone again. Find the secret hidden hip flexor, psoas stuck situation, and just keep focusing on your lower body. Finding that secret hidden hip flexor by tucking your tailbone and squeezing up on the lower part of the glutes a little bit. Now I'm going to go for a longer, flatter spine. So I'm not compressed. Point is, the shoulders should be the least of this. You can do shoulder exercises forever. You redistribute the weight into your bigger back muscles and your lower body muscles. All 10 toes smack into the floor. And we're good on that. Go ahead and come up to standing. I'm going to take my stretch while I come up to standing in that front lunge position. That feels so nice. I didn't really want to come up to standing because this stretch feels nice for the moment. Other leg comes up. See, that hip is a little bit tighter. Try to slide weight into whatever the tighter hip is. You just get your way around all 360 degrees of that underbelly of the hip. Great, now we'll come to that low squat position to go ahead and stand up. And we'll return to either like weights or a cable or a band. If you're using dumbbells, do a front raise. I was much more, sorry, this sucks because I did the whole thing already. So straight arm press downs. But I am happy to be here. In fact, I'm gonna up it by just adding a little knee tuck to chest. Like I'm trying to just keep, like my hips are so freaking tight right now, so anything that makes them tighter is like not okay with me. So it's like this attitude pose feels really good. Just helps separate. So like maybe I'll just leave one foot like out in front of me, or actually back behind me as I do these straight arm press downs. The hip feels just so tight. So I just thinking about getting taller. It's like that car ride, like stuck with me. I think that happened last time too, because 13 hours sitting like that, like I think the evil went in me. And I need to get like massage. Highly recommend. My massage gun is there, ready for me. Do your other leg forward. What I'm doing is stamping through the pinky back, all the way back. Just figuring out where the air is going, where it gets trapped. Finishing through straight elbow. 2 and 1. Take those hand weights that you have handy nearby, or no hand weights, and we're going to come into tricep kickback. So just bend over slightly from the waist, and we'll take these into overhead. So I'm bending over so I can see my spine in the mirror, so that my spine is long and flat, and I'm trying to just keep it long and flat. I'm annoyed by everything today. You ever have those days? Like, why isn't my spine longer? Like I'm stretching, I'm trying, I'm stretching, I work out and I get stiff and I'm grumpy and blah. I'm just grumpy. In this moment, I am very grumpy. Elbow tips, elbow tips, elbow tips. Whatever weight you have, you're gonna drop it in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it finally started to feel good. Drop the weight. We'll come into body weight reverse flies. Keep that end range where you squeeze those elbows back to straight. We're squeezing into that long shoulder blades. In 3, stretch your hands out in front of you. Stretch your hands out in front of you. Hold chair. Hands out in front. Rock your tailbone underneath you. Try to sit down in your chair. Raise your eyes up, sit down in your chair. Raise your arms up, sit down in your chair. Raise your hands up higher, sit down in your chair. Pump your feet into the floor. Sit down in your chair as your arms come up over your head. And do little tiny squats here. Find the cup in your arch by curling your toes underneath you. And I am struggling to find that hip and glute. Hip, I just need to load more actually, like load through these glutes, but because they're there, they're just stuck because the hip flexors, so whatever, power workout will come later. So just know what your end goal is to feel heat in the hips. I'm gonna add 10 squat jumps because I'm so irritated with life. So I just want to like hit things right now. All right, like nothing's working, like, you know, so jump. Oh my God, and everything feels horrible. Ah, like it hurts and I hate it. I'm doing it anyway. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, where was I? My boxing coach used to make me do push-ups when I would start to complain. Just get me out of it. Okay. Deviation. A little bit. Just grab whatever weight. It doesn't matter what it is. It matters you pressurize it between your hands. Pick your legs up and bend at the knee. And bring your weight over to tap your knees. Then tap your heels to the floor. Ultimately, in this position with my arms over my head and my legs are down and bent with my heels on the floor, I'm trying to feel the opening up of the abs in order to close up the abs. So I bring the hands up first, hoist the legs, touch the knees. Length and close. The head can stay down. The moving part is the middle center body getting longer and shorter. Not about the legs. Think about dead feet. Your shin bones are just like dangling. They're just like attached to your feet. Get long. You can do this exercise a million times because there's a million ways to do it, and many of them involve exhaustion because your legs feel so heavy, because your abs can't lift your legs. So this is the opportunity to reframe it, even if it means you only move one leg at a time, or the leg only moves 1 inch, or the legs are super bent. Keep your feet relaxed. You want this to be in your core. Do not flex your feet. One more time. Negative Nelly. I'm usually like, make your best effort too. I'm like, don't do it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Why am I so grouchy? Back to the pulls. If it's not hard, you can make it harder. Grip it more. Like, ask yourself, are my shoulders really pulling back? Am I squeezing my elbow tips on the way back out? You can create your own tension. It was raining really hard here earlier. Three more times. I guess I just want like everybody to know that this is not like my workout. This is my way to like overcome the BS that is like the day of just like doing something in between. I don't even know what I did after that. Oh yeah, push-up position hand taps. I didn't follow the actual workout. Like, you can do this as your whole workout, like whatever works for you, but like point is, you know, like running 8 miles and swimming 2 miles and lifting for 45 minutes and like that's like more of like my workout, but this like enables that to carry on, but then it's like it still takes time, so I'm like I can't do that every day, but I kind of want to. So anyways, this is great to do. But I still gotta go work out. Because the capacity is so much greater. Like I'm not just speaking for me. Like, you are capable of so much more. And that's where the frustration comes in. It's like life still like, unless you just quit your job and don't, do anything on the computer anymore, because that's really what it comes down to. Like, let's be honest. And yes, the phone counts as a computer. You have a little computer in your hand and you're like sitting there and then you're typing away on your little mini computer, and then it's like, oh, I feel good for this very moment in time. And then like, oh, where did the day go? And it's like, can I intervene? Can I intercept that? And get on a freaking elliptical and get on my little mini computer, right? Like, do something. Going for a walk works for some things too. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we'll hop it up. Maybe a yummier stretch this time. A little bit briefer on the stretch. Doing a couple reps each leg where I slide my leg through. So I guess all this to say, like, some days it's just gonna feel like a losing battle. And like, what are you gonna do? Where's my thing? Okay. I don't know how this ended up all the way over here. Tricep extensions, I'm gonna do them a little bit differently. I'm just gonna start in standing. Oh, straight arm press down. Okay, if this doesn't record, I quit forever. If this doesn't record, I'm doing a 20-second after this to say, we're taking a hiatus from this until I can figure out the solution. Because all of us have stuff to do. Like, maybe like, I don't know, a lot of people, like, they sit around and, they don't sit around, but they make professional YouTube recordings. They have a whole studio. Believe me, I ideated on this magical experience as a solution, but like, there's, I want to make it real. Like, this is what I do. This is what you should do. Like, it doesn't take, just put a freaking band on a door. Oh my gosh, this is the angriest recording I've ever done. Put a band on a door. Put a set of weights in the middle of your floor. Like, I need to put my chair back in here, so I do my step ups on my chair. And then just do it. So, I tend to hem and haw. Procrastination wears many hats. So it's important to just press play. And the best part is you don't even know if you'll feel better afterwards. Like, you may not. So now we'll do tricep. Like, you may not feel good. And you're like, well, that was dumb. Like, now I'm not even doing anything. I'm just swinging weights around. But I'm not on my computer, right? So releasing myself from like, oh, this has to be perfect. Like, oh, it has to be locked out elbows and be sure to do this and try to do that. Like, sometimes it's like, hey, I am moving through my triceps. And now once I feel them, I'm like, well, did I stop feeling something? So I'm like, yeah, I kind of did. So like with that tricep, like I could really squeeze these suckers out, but I feel like the other parts of my arms are really tight and the bigger muscles are. So I'm gonna take this into a kneeling overhead tricep instead. So there's tons of different ways to do this. And getting on both knees, bring your arms up over your head, and just squeeze. So from the side, I'm trying to get my booty to come up a little bit higher by squeezing my heels together back behind me. So squeeze your heels. Try to tuck that booty up and under. As you bring the weights up over your head straight, tuck your booty up and under. Tuck your tailbone, find your glutes and squeeze your heels. My glasses are getting in the way. That means adjust so that I squeeze my head at the very end up into that streamline. I'm hearing like my clients like will be like, well, if you're having trouble, then what does that mean for the rest of us, right? But everyone has their own standard. Anyway, I'm over this, but congratulations, good job. All right, I'll do the knee tucks. Like, everyone, you always start at your own baseline. Everyone's the star of their own show. Because I'm the only one who has to live with myself. So, what is acceptable to you? Ah! Got a hair there. All right. Yeah, it's fine. There's just like no consistency right now, I guess, which is why I want to do this recording every week, every day, and so that it's consistent, so I don't have to have the discussion. It's not like, oh, should I do it today? Like, what should I do today? Like, I'm not ready. I don't want to talk. I don't want to face the recording not actually recording because I haven't spent time on whatever I need to figure out why that happens. I should just restart my computer, but like that's such a load of bull hooky. Like, why should I have to restart my computer to like be sure that my recording, like technology these days should overcome these things. But apparently I probably should have restarted my computer because that tends to help with the storage. I could do more to press that middle part right by the stomach into the floor as I let my legs come up nice and relaxed. Press the weight between your hands. Press that middle spine. 3 more times. Press that weight between your hands even harder. And now we are done until next time. Gee golly, I'm going to change my attitude. See you guys.